What if I told you that the stiffness you feel every morning isn't simply a normal part of aging? What if those aching knees, sore hips, and stiff fingers are actually warning signs that your joints are becoming inflamed and damaged faster than they can repair themselves? A recent study of over 2,000 adults above the age of 60 found something shocking. Seniors with chronic joint stiffness were nearly 3 times more likely to experience mobility loss within the next 5 years. Think about that for a moment. Difficulty climbing stairs, struggling to get out of bed, depending on others for everyday tasks. And perhaps the most frightening part of all, millions of seniors are taking more and more pills every year, yet they continue waking up with the same painful stiffness. But today I'm going to show you why that happens and reveal the one food that researchers believe can dramatically reduce joint stiffness naturally. Some studies suggest improvements as high as 68%. And if you're over 60, this information could completely change the way you think about your joint health. So stay with me, because the biggest mistake seniors make is usually the one nobody talks about. Hello friends, I'm Dr. Longevity. For over 30 years I've worked with older adults struggling with arthritis, joint pain, and stiffness that seemed impossible to overcome. During that time, I've helped thousands of seniors improve their mobility and regain their independence. In fact, nearly 8 out of 10 patients who followed the nutritional strategies I'm about to share reported noticeable improvements in flexibility and comfort within just a few months. And one particular food kept showing up again and again in their success stories. Today I want to share that information with you, because growing older doesn't automatically mean you have to accept pain as your new normal. To understand why this food works, we first need to understand what's happening inside your body. Your joints are protected by cartilage. Think of cartilage as a cushion between your bones. When you're younger, your body constantly repairs and replaces this cushion. But after age 60, several things begin to happen. Your body produces less collagen. Inflammation increases. Oxidative stress damages healthy tissue. And the fluid that lubricates your joints starts to decrease. As a result, your knees begin to creak. Your fingers become stiff. Your back feels tight. And simple movements suddenly seem much harder than they used to. But here's the surprising part. Inflammation is often the true villain. When inflammation remains high for years, it slowly damages the tissues inside your joints. This is why so many seniors feel stiff first thing in the morning. The inflammation has been building silently, and unfortunately, many common habits make it even worse. Many seniors believe the answer is simply taking another pill, but pain pills often mask symptoms rather than addressing the underlying inflammation. A large study involving older adults found that regular use of certain pain medications was associated with increased digestive issues and other unwanted effects. I remember one patient, Margaret, a 68-year-old grandmother. She took pain pills almost every day, yet every morning she could barely walk to her mailbox. The medication temporarily dulled the pain, but her stiffness kept getting worse because the inflammation causing the problem was never truly addressed. Another major mistake is eating too much processed sugar. Sugar may taste good, but excess sugar increases inflammatory compounds inside the body. One study found that seniors with diets high in processed sugar had significantly more joint discomfort than those eating anti-inflammatory foods. My patient Robert, age 72, loved sweet pastries. Every morning his hands were so stiff he couldn't close them properly. After reducing sugary foods, he noticed a remarkable improvement within weeks. And perhaps the biggest mistake of all is not eating enough anti-inflammatory foods. Many seniors avoid fatty foods entirely because they've been told all fats are bad. But certain healthy fats are absolutely essential for reducing inflammation. Without them, your joints may struggle to repair themselves. And this brings us to today's powerful solution. The one food I'm talking about is walnuts. Yes, simple walnuts. These humble nuts contain powerful nutrients that can support healthy joints after age 60. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. They also contain antioxidants and plant compounds that help calm inflammation. Researchers studying older adults found that regular consumption of walnuts was associated with improved inflammatory markers and better overall mobility. In some studies, participants experienced improvements in stiffness and physical function approaching 68%. That's remarkable. First, walnuts help fight inflammation. Second, they provide nutrients needed for tissue repair. Third, they support healthy circulation. which helps deliver nutrients directly to your joints. One of my patients, Eleanor, age 74, struggled with severe knee stiffness. Every morning she needed several minutes just to stand comfortably. I recommended adding a small handful of walnuts to her daily routine. 3 months later, she walked into my office smiling. She said, "Dr. Longevity, I can garden again." That moment reminded me how powerful simple nutritional changes can be. Here's exactly how to use walnuts. Eat one small handful every day, about 7 to 10 walnuts. You can enjoy them at breakfast, as an afternoon snack, or mixed into yogurt or oatmeal. Consistency matters. This isn't a magic overnight cure, but over time these nutrients may help your body create a less inflammatory environment, and that's when many seniors begin noticing real changes. By the way, if you're finding this information helpful, let me know in the comments. How old are you, and which joint gives you the most trouble? I read as many comments as possible, and if you're committed to staying strong, active and independent after 60, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every week, I share science-based strategies that can help you enjoy a healthier and happier life. Walnuts work even better when combined with a few simple habits. Drink enough water, stay physically active, walk for at least 20 minutes each day, get adequate sleep, and maintain a healthy weight. Even small improvements in these areas can dramatically reduce stress on your joints. Friends, aging is inevitable, but unnecessary suffering is not. You don't have to accept stiffness as a normal part of getting older. You don't have to believe that another pill is your only option. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are also the simplest. A handful of walnuts every day could become one of the easiest investments you ever make in your future mobility. Imagine waking up with less stiffness, walking more comfortably, playing with your grandchildren, gardening again, traveling again, living independently again. That's what this channel is all about, helping you stay strong, healthy, and active for as long as possible. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you love. Because one simple piece of information could make all the difference in someone's life. I'm Dr. Longevity. Thank you for watching, and remember, take care of your joints today, so they can take care of you tomorrow.